Grand Rising Love. Sorry about yesterday. I got up and I was thinking. What ran in my mind was the 100th monkey. I'm like, I have no idea what that means, the 100th monkey. So I actually took some time to think about that, and I wanted more information so I could be able to explain it better. And I decided to take some time for myself. And then I got into some, well, I guess, fun work and hurt myself. So I have one hell of a headache. Couldn't hardly make my cup of coffee. The gallon of milk was too heavy for me, so I may not be making another cup of coffee unless somebody is nice enough to split the milk so I can make my own cup of coffee. That's funny stuff. So anyhow, I want to go back to this because I've had plenty of time to think about it, even though, lots of head throbbing and there was not a whole lot of focused thinking, concentration. The thinking about the 100th monkey, and and in the mode of me getting answers, I remembered this story about my mother complaining that my stepfather had used her blender for chopping up marijuana, I guess. And she was complaining, and I thought that was funny. And I can't believe he used that to chop up weed. So she had to get a new one, right? And that was funny because I'm like, what a weird thought to run through my mind. And then I heard two more stories. A story about somebody else. Their boyfriend had messed up their chopper, their what do you call that? Their blender. And so they had to go buy a new one. And I'm like, that is funny. So the stories went about the male partner messing up the female's blender. And I'm like, wow, okay, so I can see that as the 100th monkey. The one person gets it. Do we know the 100th monkey story? They dropped off fruit in the island, and the monkeys wanted the fruit, but they didn't like the sand, and so one of them decided to wash it off in the sand because it was too gritty, didn't want it in space, and then they all started following suit because, hey, they really liked the fruit, but they didn't like the sand. Well, on the other island, they had dropped the fruit as well, but there was no communication, so it's not like one monkey could get a hold of the other monkey on the island. They don't have telephones going, hey, put your fruit in the sand, man, it makes it better. But somehow they picked up on that because it was connected in the one body, the one being, the one awareness, and it went out as ripples into all of the others, the other monkeys, the awareness. Regardless of if they had ever met or seen each other, they were on a completely different island, and the information and the knowledge came in for them to do the same. Okay. Apparently that is how this works. It's one of us get a thing and then we all get tuned into that, connected to that thing, and it happens. Well, that's kind of how we create our worlds, how we make our worlds what we want it to be in the future. So if we all kind of had an idea of what we truly wanted our future to be like, and we all thought about that, we would manifest it. We really would. Anything like that, we would manifest. If we have a large group of people thinking about a thing and manifesting on it, meditating on it, we can totally create it. So I think that is what that is about. It is the universe showing us that we are there. Everyone is at that stage. Everyone, whether you have the knowledge of, hey, we're on that upswing of the cycle of the years, the earth, our solar system, if you are unaware, you're still going to feel the energies moving. So everything's going to be lifted up. Everything's going to be put into that flow of energy because we are all connected. If me having the memory of a blender brings up other stories because it's in the ether, it's out there floating around in the plasma, and there's a thought, well, we're going to connect it. It's almost like we ourselves are the synapses in a giant brain, right? So this synapse is connected and we're all going to get it. It's no different than, information flooding out in a wave. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry, I got a headache. I got to stop. I get too excited about some of the stuff that I see, and okay. Just a minute. So let's go back to this all nice and calm, okay? I get so excited about the stuff I see sometimes. So it's all about the fact that every one of us are connected. Every single one of us. It's no different than all of our computers can connect to each and every other computer, right? I can send an email and it connect to somebody's computer over in Africa. I mean, that is the same way as a thought, an idea, an energy, a knowing, all of those. Everything is energy. So why is it that I here could, I can do a thing and then it's totally going to connect to somebody else? We are greater than the computer system that sits in front of us. This is nothing more than a scrying mirror that is I guess it's trying to be a partial simulation of what the human being is. That is what this is. And so it's put in front of us because we don't know how to connect without this thing, because our innate abilities have been shut down. If we had our innate abilities, we'd be able to talk. If we had our innate abilities, I mean, there's a tribe, I can't remember where, like they tap their thymus and they can move in a different place to make their whole bodies move to keep them safe. Like all of those things are still quite available, and we call them magic and miracles when it is what it should be normal in our reality. We have just forgotten who we are and what our power is, and allowed things to fall away because we've been taught that we're only human, that we are less than, that we are not anything important. We're just human. We just live and die. No, we're fucking gods and goddesses walking around because we have divine love light inside of us. The divine creator is within us, or we would not be here. So we are much more than mere human, You're mere mortal, my darling. No, it is like the greatest thing ever. Like, seriously, if you knew how many entities or souls were just waiting to have the human experience on Earth, you would just be like, that's absolutely ridiculous. Because, well, they can take mine. Why do that? You're the only one with your ticket. You're the only one who can do what you do. They're just waiting in line to do what they need to do after you've done what you've done, because you're here to set the stage for the next one so that we can work together. That's how this is. Okay. I gotta quit. I don't know where this is going. My head is hurting so bad. I'm not able to keep a single thought today. So I honestly felt bad because I was not here yesterday and I missed you. I'm going to have to find something else to do for Grand Risings, because as much as I dislike being in front of this computer first thing in the morning, I really enjoy the Grand Rising, because I feel the energy of you out there. And I'm grateful that you even show up to see me today. And I'm emotional, but I'm in pain, and it's okay. I'm allowed to cry and be wishy-washy. So, sorry that this is a wet one. So, anywho, I am going to hang up because I'd love to sit here and talk, but I've got to go lay down again, okay? Sorry. I do really love you. And I missed you so much yesterday with your energy showing up. Anywho, so let's do all those things that need to get done today, okay? And throw in a whole lot extra just for fun today. Let's, wow, I don't even think I can make me peanut butter fudge today. Wow, that's a bummer. Okay. All right, so we're going to, my computer froze, isn't that lovely? Make sure we get something good to eat and plenty of water. And let that gorgeous love light shine out big and bright, okay? And I will see you in tomorrow, my dear.